Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anglers of all ages. Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's Tackle Box. My name's JaxyBeard. If we haven't met before, I'm just some guy with a beard who's really glowy. Hold on one sec here. Guy with a beard, guns, fishing rods, computer, all that fun stuff. And we get to hang out every week and talk all things Call of the Wild. This should be a fun one this week, actually. It's nice. It's relaxed. We've got the evolution update that's already fully underway. If you haven't had a chance to get in since then, there's been a ton of changes. We covered a lot of it last stream and the streams leading up to it. We'll talk a little bit about some of it today, but we're going to go and we're going to get fishing. So, man, I love starting my mornings sitting around these fires. Beautiful landscape vistas. Crazy looking trolls on bids. Dang don't. Attaboy. Thanks for coming out, brother. And as always, if you guys want to come and fish with us, come and find us. We're out in the wilds right now. So this week's target is for the King of the Catch. Well, what's King of the Catch, Beard? Oh, don't. I'm glad you asked. Well, King of the Catch is a weekly competition that we run for our community, within the community, specifically in Discord. So make sure you're in the Discord. Come and get involved. It's a lot of fun. You get a fancy roll for winning. You get your name immortalized in our Hall of Fame. Just imagine like 10 years from now, looking back to the beginning at all the Hall of Famers. Kind of cool. And it's a lot of fun. It gives you something to do outside of what's already happening in the game. So, Walleye. It's a good thing that it's night time. This is going to be tough. CTO, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Welcome, my dude. Yeah, so you have a chance of catching walleye during the day. They are nocturnal, so your chances are astronomically larger to catch them at night. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll do our best. I got a vehicle waiting over here. Just waiting. We're really traveling here. You boys want to jump in? Come on, climb in. I can take 3. Let's go. Everybody in. It's a big drive, man. You don't want to have to walk this. I'm just saying. Come on, Tony. Jump on in. Oh, Broma just missed out. Hey, looking dapper. Oh, did you get in? Everybody in? Okay. Here we go. We're off and running. Yeah, you know, nice having the options for getting around. Oh, hold on. We might get a little airtime here. Yep. Oh, I didn't clear it. So, with everything, there's some locations that are always better than others. It's good to keep your eyes out where the community's fishing. And, you know, you might get a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge from on stream. But, oh, okay, well, it was a big road trip, boys. We're here. If you're wondering where I am on the map, maybe you're looking for something to help in your adventures for a little daytime fishing with the chance of some walleye. Daytime fishing with a chance for some walleye. Oh, did I stutter there? We're currently here actually at this real nice big river, this windy complex right here. You'll have a lot of success. Well, I can't say a lot of success because it's hard during the day. We might just be staring at a float here, but let's get down to it. So, lots of options. Now, I noticed actually, and I'm guilty for it, I like to always see what the community's up to, what they got going on, and there's some really good resources in the Discord. One of them will actually give you the heads up on what to use for fish and for hook size, bait size, that sort of thing. Now, it's not updated yet. I know that they'll be on it. There's a bait chart in there and there's a hook chart. It's actually phenomenal. What I can tell you is around a 1 is going to be narrowing down towards your diamonds, ranging up to about a 5. I'll show you what I'm rocking here at the moment. I've got my first up, the Uncorrect, the Ruterflug. I know I'm not saying that right. I'm terrible. I am rocking a 1 here, and I've got the minnow. They absolutely love these minnows. There's other options too. You can get crankbait on them. I think I even saw some spinners being used for the community. But I can absolutely confirm if you want to float fish, minnows work real well. Leeches are a good option. Lots of choices there. So first rod, diamond rod, probably not gonna see much during the day with it, but nonetheless. Second rod, I'm just scaling up, and I got the leeches on here. Yeah, just kind of moving around. And then I went as high. Actually, this should probably be. Do I even have a 5 with me? I don't even have a 5 with me. I do have a 4 with me. We'll pump that onto the 4. And we'll see. We'll move around. We'll see what we get. You might catch other stuff in here, but remember, some species are very specific. What's up, chat? I wanted to get through all that. We're getting after Death Reaper. How you doing, my friend? Let's get our line. Oh, hold on. Too slow. I know it's too slow because I canceled it. We're going to drop our hook down a wee bit. Rock it on out there. Let's get the volume up a little. Great way to start the morning, man. Great way to start my morning. The tutorial is much better, but still lacking some info. Yeah, and you know, like with any game, we try to share as much as we can, but you don't want to give it all away. Some of it is to be discovered by community, but we can always improve. If you have suggestions, make sure to put them into the Discord. No problem, Misty. My pleasure. Bit late to the party. Nah, you're just in time, my man. You're just in time. Chill, honestly, Mr. McVale, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming out. Well, gave me an Xbox, so we made an announcement of an announcement date, which was the best we could do right now, just because of everything and all the moving parts. So on the 29th, we will announce the date. And let's just say those dates are very, very close to each other. So game's out very, very soon. It is going to be cross-play. It's going to land on all platforms all at once. You can expect what you've seen on PC to be what you're seeing here on console. I can't wait to get all of our Xbox and PlayStation friends out there. It'll be a lot of fun. Especially last week we had that derby. If you guys missed it, we did a fishing derby. It was a blast. Like, it was just so much fun. In fact, Mr. Doan, who I think is trolling to the right of me, because the mask, the troll, he's not really a troll, he's a good guy. He won. He absolutely crushed it. It was tight, though. It was really tight towards the end. You know, and it was, what a fun day that was. It was so rushed beforehand. I went out there, and we did okay. We did okay ourselves. We held our own. We got almost 30 fish on in the boat. But I didn't have all my hook sizes, and I just watched the boys run away with it. It was such a pleasure to watch, right? Seeing the fishermen just slaying like that. Because there's a lot of times, like right now, when you're going to go and you're focusing something big, and we'll do that on our streams. We'll do that. We'll focus in some good, wink, wink, good locations. And we'll go with some of the preferred bait and setups. But if you're looking for those diamonds, you know, you're not going to get the bronze. You're not going to get the juveniles. Arguably some of the best money makers in the game. So 6 of one, half a dozen the other. And seeing the tactics that came out of it, it was great. A big shout out to Vivi, our newest community manager, who's just been out there crushing it. She came out last week. If you didn't have a chance to hang out with us, go back and check the stream out. She's a ton of fun. We had a good time, man. It was great. It was absolutely great. Surprising, what's up, my dude? I hope you're feeling better, bro. I've been thinking about you, man. This game have boats? It sure does. Oh, yes, Jesse. Thanks for showing up, my man. How many poles can you fish at once? At the moment, we don't have any rod holders. It's a big request. It's a big request for me as well. It's probably my biggest request is rod holders in game. So you're out with one rod at a time at the moment. But there's a wide range of fish, but lots and lots of options. Absolutely. Any news on the third reserve? So we're trying to clear our console release before we start getting into that. So I don't have anything to share on our new reserve. It looks really good. And I think you guys are really going to like the fish lineup that's coming with it. And of course, you know, with a new reserve, that means all the goodies, like your souvenir shop, legendaries, all that good stuff. I cannot wait. I really, really can't. It's going to be cool, man. I'm like, honestly, the entire team, not just our community team, but the entire team is just like, let's go console. Let's get this. Let's get it out. It's been a lot of work leading up to it, and a lot of passion from the team. You know, everyone's pushing everybody. Everyone's, you know, and a lot of good ribbing. Like, hey, are you ready? We're ready. Are you ready? Like, I can't wait. I just can't wait. Once that's clear, it's all hands on deck for the reveal on the next reserve. It's pretty cool. What an action-packed summer we've had here in Expansive Worlds. Arguably the best map to come to the Hunter. The best update to come to the Angler. The Evolution update was really juicy. And actually, let's talk about some of that. But then even before we get to that, and then after that, we have console release. And then on the heels of that, we have a new reserve here in the Angler. And on the heels of that, we have something else coming to the Hunter. It's just, man, we are firing on all cylinders right now. And that's because of our community. You guys drive us. Being here every week, it pushes us for excellence. There's someday maybe we'll achieve a portion of that, but we're doing everything we can to get all these things brought out. Now, speaking of brought out, what was brought out in the evolution update. There was tons, and if you missed it, I'm not going to cover everything. There is a couple things I want to talk about that we didn't get to touch base on, and let's jump right into it. Like, don't jump. You got hooks, water, bad things will happen. Nonetheless, and you might spill your morning coffee. There was one that I didn't get to talk about, and it took some players a little by surprise, and it's had a pretty warm welcome because of the structure that it's given. But I have seen a little, not so much confusion, but just, discussions about it. And that's the token system that was put in place. It's pretty cool. It actually gives you more to strive for, more to do, more structure. Now, what are tokens? Okay, well, tokens are something you're going to earn in game that you can use in the souvenir shop. And there's some really good gear behind these tokens. Now, you'll see the community talking about it. I'm not going to go into specifics. I don't actually have the tokens myself to go and pull them out and show you this is this and this is that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm looking at you, Broba. I'm looking at you, Scarecrow. Are you out there? Tipsy, Ron McTube, a lot of our great creators that are covering our game. Maybe they'll want to go and cover what some of that entails from the souvenir shop for you guys to discover. But the token system at its heart is quite... is it getting dark? Are we getting towards the end of the day? We might actually get into the evening, in which case we're going to relocate, because there's a better spot at night. Yeah, that's the thing. The tokens are simplistic at its core, but complex at its end game in the sense of what it does for you. So let's just cover the basics. You earn tokens through various things in the game. You'll get a gold token when you catch a gold ranked species fish. Right? Gives you a lot of reason to get out there and start slaying. You get diamond tokens for catching those diamond species fish. Obviously, you're not going to fill as many of those as you could possibly your golds. And then, what are the boys all catching? We did get a walleye, bro. We got a walleye. Interesting. Who else got one? I got a gold walleye here. Curious what you're using, Broba. Curious. Let us know in the chat. What size hook? What bait are you on? And then, of course, you get the legendary tokens from catching the legendary fish. Now, legendary fish, as most of you know by now, they're exclusive to the angler, and the way it's set up is there's one fish per reserve active at a time. They alternate. There's 3 total per reserve. Everyone you catch is going to earn you a token. What do we do with these tokens, Beard? I'm glad you asked. You take these tokens and you go to the souvenir shop, and you're going to see, no spoilers, and I'm not going to go through it all. You're going to see what waits behind them. Arguably some of the best gear in game. So I think that this was low key hey, what's up? We had flying fish. Low key, one of the absolute best, and I mean it, I truly believe this, best additions to the game. Like, the progression overall is awesome. Taylor's Academy is great. It's an awesome experience now for a new player. It's going to be great, and it's one of the reasons it was put in when it was. All of our console players that are going to start here like very, very soon, like seriously, did I mention really soon? I wish I could say when. Are really going to appreciate it. It's a much better experience, and it's just structured that much better. But it leads you through all of this. But the tokens, man, the tokens. They're right there in my book with the new water visuals. They're right there with I like that the fish are more specific to their time of day, nocturnal and whatnot. Okay, we're not having any luck here with this setup. We're gonna keep rolling through. Was my inside info a little too outside? There's Norwegian Reserve in the area. There is a Norwegian Reserve in the area. So we have Norway. This is as close as we're getting there, my friend. So yeah. Norway, it's actually, honestly, up until this update, Norway was, it was edging out Golden Ridge Reserve for the more popular reserve. And I don't think it has to do with the design of the map per se, the reserve itself. Like, Golden Ridge is gorgeous. I love the flow that you have here. But I think it was the species, and there were adjustments made here on Golden Ridge. previously your diamonds were just more attainable over there. That's how it felt to our community. So there were gold rates and diamond rates adjusted here on Golden Ridge Reserve to combat that. And with the new species that are here, people are just out there absolutely crushing it. Okay, I missed it. Where's Brobo? Where is he? Did he answer? Your motto should be fear the beard. Like someone wanted me to put that on a shirt, believe it or not. Size 7 with leeches. Really? What was size 7? You got a gold on it. I would say my info is askew. I would, because size 7 and getting a gold, and I was on a size 1. We're gonna change this up because I don't want to sit here and catch absolutely nothing all stream. Let's go ahead in here and what do I have with me? Let's just jump right to a 7. We'll use the minnows and leeches. You know, they're the 2 hot foods. Let's go. I swear. So if we get a gold on a 7, that would mean then that a 6 down to a 5 would essentially be diamond then, right? Maybe I misread it. So like I'm taking a lot of my info from calculated and formulated spreadsheets within the company that give me all kinds of insider information, but you have to be able to interpret it, and I don't have a degree interpreting. I hope you're well this beautiful Wednesday. Thank you, Zach. Dude, I'm not bad. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, to be completely honest. I didn't sleep well last night, and, you know, I'm not even going to lie about it. I'm tossing and turning about our being able to give release dates on for our console. Like, I get so much messaging about it, and it's all around the community. And I can tell you the whole community team's feeling this. The whole team's feeling this. Because I even see it still popping up, people asking, and we would love to be able to say it's this date. So we made an announcement date. So on the 29th, there will be the solid date will be put out to you, and I can tell you this, it's not even far off from that date. So you guys will all be in here pretty dang soon. I've caught 6 diamond fish this update on size 7 hook, mainly with the minnow. What are you fishing for, Tony? 7's a magic number. It really is. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, am I using a glow? I am. I've got my... I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's all good. I think the walleye can bite up to a size 2. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. We'll have to see, though. Well, Big Bale, that's what we're trying. It's one of the things we're trying to sort out. I'm not supposed to talk about it. I may get removed from my duties, but we are certainly wanting Game Pass to be a thing. We just don't know, and if it can be. There was a point in time where it wasn't, but there's a possibility. And so if that does happen, this is all in line with announcements and stuff. We would love to make Game Pass a thing. It makes it more accessible to folks, you know. But it's certainly not an easy. It's not an easy ad, that's for sure. So we'll have hopefully some solid information. Well, we will have solid information on the 29th. We have spoken. I started watching The Mandalorian again, just because Ahsoka came out yesterday. If anybody is a Star Wars fan, the season premiere, I was watching that last night, which inevitably led me back to restart The Mandalorian. I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing to watch these days. All I watch is outdoor stuff, fishing and hunting on YouTube, man. You know? And even that, I can only do so much sitting with the phone. Like I caught my first gold muskie on a 7 frog, and then caught silvers on a 3. Smallest thing I've caught on the size 5 is a 4-pound silver. But specific for what, my friends? Because different species, different sizes, right? I'm curious. I'm gonna make it my goal to beat everyone else's walleye records. That appeared love for walleye. Get after it, Mr. Schrader. Get after it. Hey, you should see them all going off right now. King of the catch. Walleye are one of the harder ones. Anything that's nocturnal is harder. It's harder to get. We don't have as long a night cycles. We just it's more challenging, right? It's definitely much more challenging. So keeping that in mind. What? Oh, we're getting there. Hey, we're getting there. So when it hits nighttime, we're gonna fly onto another location. And I ask what console's holding everything up? It's not like Xbox is screwing us right now or PlayStation is screwing us. It's just a collaboration. It's just trying to make all the moving parts fit together. We're still pushing for the summer. Yep, we are still pushing for the summer. It's looking good. Just love all around, fun to fish for. They taste amazing. They look awesome. They're very abundant. It's lake trout are killing me. Hey, what up, you Furious Coffee? What's up, brother? Did you sleep and change time? No, this is a live service game. We've opted to go with servers this time around. Gives us more control. Gives us the ability to update things on the servers without having to shove a big update in front of everybody. It really it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing. There's things that can be tweaked and changed behind the scenes that don't affect our players, that don't cause us to waste time on updates and preparing updates. It's but also on top of that, it gives us more control as far as like when we eventually get into leaderboards and competitions, and we really need to be a lot more heavy-handed on if anybody is caught cheating or modding or that sort of thing. You know, on a live service, you can't get away with that. So it's just much more inclusive from a developer standpoint. It gives us a much wider ability to handle things. But, you know, having said that, you know, it would be nice to be able to change to a nighttime per se. But with everybody sharing the servers, like right now, we've got, you know, look, we got a lot of folks that are on the server, and some of them are off just doing their own thing, their own random things in random areas. Changing the time on them, it just wouldn't fly. You know, you can go into an offline mode, but problem with offline is you miss out. You just miss out on so much. I think even the legendaries, actually, I can't confirm that. I don't think the legendaries are available in offline mode, because I know we changed them on the back end, but maybe they're available, but none of the challenges, none of the daily or weekly challenges are available. There's certain gear that we put in through there that you know, you need to be online for. Right on, Soul Rebel. Dude, I can't wait for you to get out, man. Summer ends for you in 3 days. Oh no, back to the grind. That is a thing, right? That is a thing. My kids are geared up to go back to school. We were going to head to the ranch this week, and then I was going to finish my week out working there, because I only work in the mornings now, and I was going to work from the ranch. But I have a meeting tomorrow I should probably be in front of the webcam for, and honestly, it's just so much going on and trying to get them ready for school. I think we're probably going to hold off. Probably stick around in town. Maybe some team companies. What are we asking? What was there? Will there be a PS5 upgrade because I've gone way the hunter to? Well, there was a PS5 upgrade. Yeah, that got us the better frame rates and such. But I mean, hey, all the power to you, my friend. Two drastically different games. Maybe you know, one suits you more than the other. By all means, no problems. We get it. So saying the hook size is a bit more fluid now. It is definitely much more fluid. Nice. You caught a gold with a 3-hook minnow. Beautiful. What's that? Anubis clone, but why the secrecy? It's not secrecy. I guess, you know, if you worked in the industry, see, I never understood this really before, and there's just certain things we can't talk about, right? The inner workings of a company, and that's really what it's about. It's not that we're being secret, that we don't want to tell you. Believe me, we want to tell you when the release date's going to be. It's that we're not able to. We're not actually physically able to give you a release date, and for many varied reasons that, again, it's just not something that the gaming industry, that anyone in a company within that industry would divulge. It's inner working stuff, right? Yeah, so no secrecy though by any stretch of the terms. Why does your stream freeze from time to time? I'm depending. So you're watching on Twitch, depending where you're located. It's just your latency with Twitch itself, unfortunately. Goes through their servers, so it depends where you're at near their servers. Sometimes when I have an issue on YouTube, I go to Twitch, or if I have an issue on Twitch, I go to YouTube, because they just have different servers in different locations, right? They have not fixed the legendary spawn. Nothing broken there. They leave Wednesday off to do their rotations, and then stuff for the team. They do stuff on the Wednesdays. So that's the legendary's day off. They all go and crawl into their holes with their families and spend some much needed time relaxing. Swimming upstream can be tiring. Currents wear you down. I would love for legendaries to be active on the Wednesday, because then we could be actually fishing them up here together. And I can show you some fun stuff with them. I always see everybody going for the biggest, heaviest gear you can get, and takes a lot of the challenge out of it. Go with a lighter setup, and man, you'll have a fight of your life. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I don't ever like to it's different. For me, the hunter, I like to use the max caliber. Whatever the biggest, baddest, best is, I want it. I don't want to use the low-end calibers that are ethical for those species. Whereas in the angler, I want, like, borderline. Can I catch it with this? Okay, that's what I'm going with. I don't want the big, beefy, freaking massive lines. And, because it honestly, it takes a lot of the fight out. And it's one of the things that is so unique to the game is the fight. I play all fishing games. I love all the fishing games. I'm an outdoorsy guy, and I've never had a fight in any game like in this. And you've seen it. You've seen it. You can't fake that stuff. It's wild. It's pretty cool. I assume they meant call. Oh wait, I didn't. What did I miss? Oh yeah. Good question. Can you catch legendary burbot on Golden Ridge? So the legendaries are unique to each reserve. You know what's unique? All the fish I'm catching here. They're unique on each reserve. So, you're not going to catch Big Larry over on Norway and vice versa, right? Okay. So, I got a 4 here. I got a 6. Maybe we'll try the 6. 7 wasn't working for me. Whoops. What number was that on? Darp. It was on 4, right? No, we want number 5. Staying alive. 5. Okay, let's get it out there. Does someone know if this game's coming out on console? Yes. If so, when? We are announcing that on the 29th of this month. You'll have a solid date. Should I be off work? 29.8. There's the announcement on the 29th. But it wouldn't do you harm to book some time off shortly thereafter. You catch something in his spot. There we go. Yep. So all I'm doing is I'm putting smaller hooks on, right? I'm putting smaller hooks on, so I'm increasing my chance to bring something in. There we go. Get ourselves a bass. I mean, it's a largemouth. It's going to do what it's going to do, but nice to get a fish going here. I'm not that happy about it. You can see it's a bronze. I'm tolerating it. That's what happens. Well, let's go. There he talks about reworking Sidewinder. Saw a few heated combos about him yesterday. Yeah, I've seen that. Well, the legendaries are not supposed to be easy. Now, having said that, we will always take a look if the community's having a hard go, if it's really just not attainable. But, in Sidewinder, he's pretty much the hardest legendary. Like, through and through. And there is supposed to be the challenge. The biggest issue was folks were having a hard time locating them. So we had a few requests for some top secret info, and we had a little hint go out, actually. Chris, if you're watching, you're a freaking star. It was so well put together that Gaz would be jealous. Gaz would be jealous, the hint he put together. But our community, man, they sleuthed it out. They got out there. But to go back to your question, there's always the chance. There's always that possibility. If there's, if we see that it's really just, we don't want people upset with anything in the game. But we also don't want it too easy, because then if you dumb it down, you make it easy and everyone's getting it, well, then people are upset that it's not challenging. So 6 of one, half dozen the other. It's tough. I was following that quite closely. In fact, yesterday, I was like a hawk. It was way after hours for me, but I couldn't help it because I'm indentured with our community. I care what's happening with everybody and what the views are and the thoughts. And yeah, it was a challenging one to find Sidewinder. and then even challenging to get them in. During release, I suggested some new fish species. Now we have brook and cutthroat too, which I suggested. Awesome, bucko. Nice. You know, and again, this is how a lot of it happens, man. A lot of it happens from the community making these suggestions. And we have plans, more things we want to bring in just because they're not here yet. Don't count them out. Lots to go in this game. There is big plans down the road. Okay, good fight on this one. It feels like another bass. They've got good fights. Look, I'm barely gaining ground on them. There we go, there we go. You got to tire him down. Oh, yeah, we got him. We got him. We worked him out. Get him in here. Yeah, come on now. I didn't even get a good look. What was he? He just jumped on me there. Come on. Oh, look at him. He's got that second wind going. Come on, man. Get to the boat. There we go. Holy. It's pike, man. Pike and bass put up such a nice fight. They're just so much fun to bring in. Now, we're earning money with every catch. So although we're out here, we're set up for walleye. We're not getting the walleye. We're still earning money, honey. And that gets us ahead. And, you know, since the change, now, one of the big changes, and I heard a lot of people, you know, I saw some, my level, it dropped drastically, yes, but it all scaled. You know, I was just shy level 50, I got pushed down to 21. Players that were real high, it scaled down. Now, we max out at 200 now. And actually, I think it now, actually, some of you have already hit it. You hit level 100, there's some special stuff there you're going to want to check out. So there's progression. Makes you just want to get out and push, you know what I mean? Jack's just spot on the community. I'm always lurking. Even when I'm not working, I'm lurking. I shouldn't be. I have a really hard time shutting off. I'm only supposed to be 4 hours a day. And I have a hard time, really hard time with that. Because community never sleeps, and I'm the only one online in the busiest time of day. It's, you know, but what suffers is my messages. I know there's a lot of you that are sending me DMs, and I'm missing them, and I apologize. I'd be full time again if all I did was go through my messages. You know what I'm saying? They should have joined the separate angler Discord. Lot to learn. Oh yes, absolutely, guys. If you haven't done so, you know. First, we have an incredible community that's sprung up around this game. And in fact, it's because of that community that we took steps and we've included them. Player Council. The Player Council, it comes from our community. These are really active and involved members that we have asked if they would like to join our Player Council. And they get to be involved in future content. In fact, our devs just straight up ask them their views, their thoughts, their questions. They get to test a lot of it. You know, they get the inside skinny, and you know, we're always adding, we're always cycling through, because obviously real life happens and some people can't be involved anymore. And you know, we'll cycle them out and we'll reel another crew in to add to it, and it's growing and it's been incredible. But we also have King of the Catch, which is something we started within the Discord. We have this incredible resource channel, and big shout out to Wedge and Wilson have been really busy on that with the help from a lot of our community members. And it has some, you know, for the age of the game and the guides and the information that's been put together by the community, like I tip my hat to you. Because I was wearing a hat. The community stepped right up, man. Yep, there we go. They've stepped right up, and it's encouraging. But for you, a new player, especially our new players about to come in, it's a resource hub. Okay, that's the name of that channel, but the Discord itself, it really is, and a lot of knowledgeable players in there. And they're all willing to help out. So yeah, make sure to come and join us, and you too can get nothing but bass and pike. Hey, I hold no illusions. It's hard to get a walleye during the day. They're nocturnal. It can happen, but you know what I'm saying? And there is something new in the Discord as well, and I urge all of our members to try and get this sorted. You got to go and pick your roles. The roles have had a bit of a rework. So if you want stream notifications, if you want to know when we're all going live, you need to pick the lurker role. We gave it a couple weeks. We're using the angler, but now we're going on that. So, and we've done this to split it up. Yep, let's go. We've done it to split it up, and that way you're not getting all notifications. There's one for game news, one for the streams, and so on and so forth. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, he's running there. He's running. We're not making a lot of ground. I'm going to adjust my line, which you can do accordingly, but you got to be careful. Don't go too much. Snapping your line is very much a thing. Come on, baby. Come to me, my pretty. We will make beautiful... Oh, I ate. We'll make beautiful pan fries together. I'm going to drop it down one because I'm coming awfully close to a snap. It's almost like we were just talking about that. The devs are sitting there playing with controls right now. I know it. They can't do that. Can they? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got a good fight on this guy. Not bad, not bad. He doesn't want to come in. Look at him. He's trying. He's trying. Now, I'm not with a huge weight. I think we're on a 6 pound test line at the moment. Or 4. I mean, it went down to a 4. Don't need anything crazy. But for reasons such as this, you know? No! Real. Oh man, he's giving me the work. Tire him down. Get a few meters in. Oh, we can reel and pump the line at the same time. But he's just giving me the business here, man. I love it when this happens, and it's, you know, kind of by design. I mean, it is from the devs. They know, right? They want fish to be a good fight on a light line. But it's my favorite thing about the game. And even though I have a freaking 35-pound line sitting in storage, I'm not bringing it, baby. This is what I played for right here. Come on. I know I'm missing chat. I apologize. Come on. We're getting him closer. He's getting there. What is he? Has anyone caught a good look at him yet? What? Was that a walleye? Or was that looked like a bass? I didn't get a good look. I was watching my line. Gotta get him close for the secured catch. Oh, would you look at this guy? Come on, baby. Oh, he's just giving that last fight. He does not want to come into my boat. Or, shore. Get it. Got him. Damn, brother. Let's go. What an incredible fight on a silver. Like I kind of expected. I didn't think I would get hooked on a diamond, but you know, using the lighter line, I was hoping for it just to be wow. Look at Don't. Love it. I'm getting trolled by a troll. Oh, that just feels good. And so when people ask me, when people say, you know, hey, is the angler worth it? Just watch that right there. Enough said. Take the mic off. Drop the damn mic. Like that is... I'm sorry, I get a... feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. That just gets you so pumped up. Yeah. Dang. What do we... Which rod were we on? Yeah. Here we go. We're on the 7. We're on the, wait, that's not what I'm on. Which rod am I using? Which rod, hold on. Is it my brass monkey? Is that what I'm on? I forget which one we're on. No. Which one was this? We were on 5, right? We were on number 5, which is my brass monkey. Just making sure. If you want to, yeah, I got the brass monkey. So you can see I'm only using a 4 kilogram on this bad boy, right? So it did snap on me, but it gives you a little something to fight with. With the 4 getting the silver. So again, stepping down, you know, it looks like it's roughly that time of day. We could bounce down to the 3. Oh, I'm on the buckwheat. Sorry, I was on the buckwheat because I was hitting 5. It was the buckwheat. So we do have a 2 kilogram. I should have went actually heavier to 2. I can't do it on there. Hold on. We're going to swap that out. No way we're pulling something in on that. That's for dang sure. 4 kilogram might do it. It might be a little tight. We could, because I have my 8 kilogram on here. Let's swap this out. Let's move this guy with our 8 kilogram line down to a 3 and see how we do. Man. Yeah, I was on my 5. That's right. Whoops. Wait, what? Who? What? What did I do? Did I not put any? What did I do? Oh, jeez. Minnower leeches. They're the 2 hot baits for these bad boys. Man, like it was only a silver, you know? Okay, I'm gonna turn my DPI up. Easier for the big cast. Then I forget that I've got my DPI up, and then I go to do something else, and my mouse is rocking all over the place. Dang. Lenny, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. What's happening? Tell me one fishing game with an Australian map, despite it being 12 months of the year, hobby for millions here. No game has done an Australian fishing map. Yeah, good point. Good point. A mini beard on the dude. I know it. He's got a little one. It's got a little one. Hey, and there's always a possibility we could end up in Australia. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you, dude. What's that? Oh, Bucko, did you get screwed on something, brother? What happened? You need better gear? I don't think it's the color. I'm pretty sure it come down to the type of line you're using, monofleur or braided. Am I missing a conversation? Did somebody snap? I don't know if I missed something there. Gnur, I mean, I think that's all, that's just personal preference. Yeah, not for this guy. That's one I couldn't get into. I liked Fishing Planet. I played a fair bit of that. I just didn't feel the other. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to. I will never talk bad about him. I really respect all the games in this genre. It's tough. It's tough because it's very niche, right? It's very, very niche, and we need more. I want them to keep pushing. Everyone, everyone, including ourselves, improve, strive to bring more players to the genre because it's just, I love it, man. Oh, gotcha. Was he asking of line color? Gotcha. Yeah, it's just like fluorocarbon or braided. Braided's traditionally dark, not always black. Sometimes you get it in gray. In the game, they just kind of followed some of that. It doesn't actually doesn't have any bearing on the fish per se. I do think that, and maybe I'll have to ask this, but I don't believe that this is the case. But big line, you should never have like a juvenile that would go after a big line. Oh, look at that guy. Just look at him. He came up. You never see this anymore. You hardly ever see them up by the surface. But yeah, I feel like, something really small is going to be scared off by that big line. They'll see the big line. Certain species anyways. I would say those are things we'd maybe see down the line. See what I did there? Because like we've seen a lot of improvements to bait preferences, and we've seen a lot of improvements to the fish AI, their behaviors, preferences, day and night cycle, and having a big focus on it. Like right now, we're into the evening. We could change locations. You have a really good opportunity to catch right where we are, but we do have another spot that we got time. We got 15 minutes. We could maybe head over to. Let's see here. In fact, why don't we do that? All right, gang, let's get a move on. We're just gonna bounce over to another spot, really easy to get to. In fact, we've got purple butterflies over here. Over to the right side, my friends, there's some incredible fishing in the evening over here. The opportunity to be incredible during the evenings, I should say. So let's, where exactly do we land? We're just going to head over to the mouth of the river here. And we'll go ahead and jump into the blue rat. Bus is leaving. Everybody's climbing in. I love it. I love it. This is something we really need in the Hunter. Multiplayer vehicles like this is just fantastic. Really cool too on Golden Ridge Reserves, the different biomes that you get to go through. And, biomes matter, right? Like, it really does. So it's kind of neat. Let's go. Probably just to the mouth here, even all the way to the bridge, you're going to see some real good opportunities Now, the unfortunate part is I've just spooked everything for myself, but these guys are in a pretty good place right now. Pretty good place. I would like to point out that, from my understanding, actually, I'm going to go right to here. You know, positioning matters in a lot of these spots, too. I went a little too... I overshot, but anywhere along here is good. Okay, so we set up our one rod for success. Wah! That was the last time we ever saw Tony. We'll remember him as he was, delivering our DoorDashes. I'm gonna starve without you now, my dude. Anyway, on a positive note, I enjoyed this update on Angler. Feels like more places to fish now. Right. Oh, I missed your previous one. No Australian. I feel you, man. Hey, maybe in the future, my dude. Maybe in the future. I carry mostly red line because if that, I'm going to bring salmon, because it aggravates them time and makes them strike. Light color should definitely affect fish. It should. It should. To my understanding, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that change was made, but in our game, I don't believe they do currently. But maybe they do. Let me actually ask on that one because I don't want to give out any wrong information. Because IRL, you know, certain species it very much matter. Pay to win is rough. I get it. Norway ocean species extension would be really cool. It would. I'd love to get into the salt, into the chunk, man. I would absolutely would. Anyone looking to buy this? Apparently, it's a bit cheaper to buy on Epic Games. Yeah, you can get it on Epic. You can get it on Steam. They have sales at different times. You know, we've kept it. You know, it's reasonably priced. And our DLCs are always cheap as well. We try to keep that all down. You know, nothing against Epic. Epic's great. Honestly, they've come a long way. But most of my friends play on Steam, so I tend to go with Steam. However, you're not missing out if you're on Epic and your friends are on Steam, because not only is it cross-play with consoles, but it's cross-play on PC, meaning if you're on Steam, you can play with your buddy on Epic. So, you know, if there's a sale, go for it, man. Epic it's a solid platform now. You know, they've done well. They really have. I actually like all the freebies they give out on Epic. I think it's a nice little promotion they do. Brings a lot of people in. Okay, come on, baby. Now I gotta let things simmer a little because I drove in, so few minutes. We spook our own species. We don't spook our friends. So they can't troll you. You know, if you ended up with some toxic player that wants to do donuts in front of you, it's actually not going to affect your fishing. If you go and do donuts, you're screwing yourself. You can spook them running, driving, any noise. You have to be conscious of it. So it's good to let an area soak, right? Let it kind of cool down. You'll see more action, right? Whoa! He's teasing me over there. Now, I should also say, you know, using like a spinner or something on these guys, like a size 5 or that sort of thing, you're covering more water that way. So, you know, maybe a good option. I love float fishing. I find it so serene. Look at these guys. These guys over here. Man. Jeez. That's how we found Sidewinder the first time, actually. Oh, but really? Okay, cool. Yeah, he's something else, man. Right here, Doan. Right here, brother. There's also another one, I'm going to tell you. Oh, there's all the way up this river. All the way up this river. I'll show you here in just a sec. Is a known good spot in the evenings. Come on now, baby. Come on. Let's go. Come on in. Now, I would love it if this was a walleye, so you can see the difference in the fight when you, just by doubling my line strength, what a difference it makes. Come on! But it's not. Nonetheless, though, I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. I'm going to hold you in place while we secure catch. And we'll take your tiger muskie. Yes, sir. Ha, ha, ha. They look great, by the way. Terribly sorry. Cough I have not been able to shake in 9 weeks. 9 weeks. 2 years later. Oh, 2 years I've had this guy. Yeah, anyways. Tiger Muskie looks absolutely incredible. It's the silver. I don't know what else to say. These things are just great, man. They look so alive. It's such a great addition to Golden Ridge Reserve. I know there was a lot of hype for this one, man. Okay. Not too shabby. So, you can carry all the way up this river, right up into here, right up around here-ish. And even actually at the end, of over here, there's a good little spot somewhere in and around here. I'll tell you that right now. To definitely go explore. You know, a lot of the river mouths is what you're trying to target for these guys. They like the rivers and they love the mouths. They love those areas. So typically, in most cases, when you come into the river, like where we were over here, hey, Ash, right on. You'll still catch them there, but you're probably not going to have as much success in the in-betweens, maybe more at the other end. You know, all of these spots, they're great. And it's the characteristics. So I'm not giving away anything. This is all stuff the community mostly is aware of, but it's nice to talk about it. So back where we are here, you know, you get these little inlets. You're going to have some luck here as well. And some luck in here as well, which stands to reason that, you know, if, it sticks on me when I could, yeah. Stands to reason you're going to find stuff at a lot of these spots. So trial and error, getting together with the community and really getting the whatnot is a good way to kind of figure things out. Caught your diamond on this spot, Ash. Nice. What's that? You need to model the spool spinning when the fish pulls line from clutch. Yeah, you know what, in Flannel, there's always improvements coming. There's always improvements. It's the order in which we do them, right? And we bring them because, you know, the game came out and we had an initial roadmap, but based from the community, that changed. So now it's try to work that roadmap back into things while adding what the community wants, make those changes that the community wants, and still keeping everything moving. So I would say stuff like that you're going to see. We've seen a lot of those improvements. You'll probably see that at some point down the road. Just makes it that more authentic experience. But like, I can't stress enough, I say this all the time, put that into Discord and get people's voice behind it and get the devs to notice it and may actually move it up the line. They might see it happen sooner, right? I've never caught a tiger muskie IRL either. Schrader, I would absolutely love it. Oh, hold on. We're going to drop our line down. Makes a difference. What did I miss? Yes, our announcement date is the 29th, and that will give you the solid, firmed out, flushed out, worked out date of when release is for console. What I can tell you is right now, it's like so close. It's so close. We are on the doorstep of release. We're not looking a month away. We're not looking 2 months away. None of that jazz. It's right there. It would be sooner if all the boxes checked themselves, but we're doing everything we can. Nice work, Ash. Nice one. Very nice. 5.34 gold earns herself. Ash just earned herself a token there. Right? You get a gold token for catching that gold. Yeah, so fun times, man. Good stuff going on here this year. The summer has been eventful, and I hope everyone else has had a really good summer. I would love to hear of your adventures in the Discord. Of course, if it's nothing to do with fishing, just put it in the off topic. I like to creep in there too, see what people are up to. There's more to come though, and I think everybody, like myself, it depends. But even fishing gets better as the year goes on. I'm waiting for hunting season. I'm waiting, man. Guns are clean. We're ready to go. And the rods are all packed. I take my rods with us. We always take our rods with us because if you get your kill in the first few days and you're there for 10 days, guess what you get to do? It's really good fishing where we hunt. And even in the evenings, when it gets too much to look through your scope, oftentimes my buddies and I will just grab our rods and go sit down by the lake, man. It's fantastic. Favorite time of year moving into fall. There's, yeah. Very important question. Favorite pizza topping? Salami, pepperoni, mushrooms. Together. Must be together. So technically one topping. How we doing here, boys? Are we targeting diamonds right now? Are we targeting golds? Should be pulling some stuff up yet. I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm waiting. Trader's a sausage and pepperoni guy. Okay. Oh, mushrooms are fantastic, man. Are you one of those? Really? My son's one of those. The rest of my family loves mushrooms. They just give such a nice flavor, right? And you cook them with stuff, and they're so minuscule to it. Like you barely notice them. That's why I like to get lots of mushrooms on my stuff, so you notice it. Gotta love the mushrooms, man. Gotta. Switched over to gold's only setup. Good man, good man. I hope this does you well here. Oh, is the yeah, our 1 year anniversary is on the 31st. That's right. That's right. Good stuff, man. You're paying attention. I dig it. Yeah, hard to believe. Hard to believe. You know, like I reminisce. I look back to where we were a year ago and to where we are now. A lot of it, you know, you can recognize it as the angler, but it is just such drastically a different game. You know, it's kind of mind-blowing, really. Like, that it can go through such wild changes. And additions, new features, the AI, the water. You know, someone was asking me, because I stuck to the big lake for both streams, actually, when we were showing some of the new stuff coming with the evolution update. You're like, is the water like that everywhere? No, as you can see, it's not. That's on the big lake where it got choppy like that. And for me, I love that. You know, there was a thing. So when the game was first being worked on, before it was even in beta, I was working with the company and I got to get my hands on it. And I know everything's had so much polish since then, but there was one thing we did back then that is not the case now. And I'm just gonna say this for our devs that are watching. Obviously, I was playing the game at a very, very early stage there, and I knew there was lots to come. I mean, assets weren't even in. Like, we had placeholders for buildings and stuff like that. But something changed with the boat handling. Now, the boats are great in this game. They're great. They feel good, especially now with the water the way it is. Being able to fish off so many points on the boat. Absolutely love it. But back then, when I was testing it, it handled like a real boat.
Hey, Buckaroo, down on the range if you need me.
Okay, thanks, man. And it was so cool. Like, I tell you, because I grew up on the water, and I with my wife and we had a cabin that we sold, but you know, we used to have to dock in our boathouse in like crazy white caps, hitting you sideways, and oh man, and they captured that. Now we still have some very, very authentic feeling boat rides. That's not, but it was so different. And I wonder how. I think obviously it was a quality of life move, because I could have seen people that have never driven a boat going, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Because, you know, like there are nuances to it. So I imagine that was where that change came from. But holy, look at this guy, look at this pike. It's another silver, or that looks like a bronze. Oh no, oh wait a minute. No, okay, it is a silver. It's a silver. It's hard to tell when they're in the water, man. Like, oh, is it gonna get a little bigger? No, not getting a little bigger on me. Anywhere to be fixing the problem of the fish getting cut off closer to surface. What do you mean getting cut off? What are we referring, kind sir? We're gonna wait. Hold on. Which rod has my? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's go. We're gonna go with the 4. I must set up on 4. Hey, Doge. Oh, hold on. Wait. No, too slow. I want to do this. Okay. Here. What are we still talking about? Mushrooms? Banana pepper is the best. I love banana peppers. I actually really like, I like spicy. I love jalapenos on there. I don't mind pineapple on my pizza. I don't mind it with the right stuff. How many rods can you use at a time? 1. Rod holders are a big ask. I'm literally there screaming it from the mountaintops. We need rod holders, 100%. It's just a staple in fishing games. You have to have the rod holders. So I have faith that it'll come. It's just there's things that are taking precedent currently. Whoops! Thought I saw a shadow there. You don't get to see them, man. You don't get to see them anymore. You'll have the release date on the 29th. The 29th, you'll be given the solid date, and it's like right there. Oh. Oh. So we can't see them. Our hook's so far down. So I like having it by the surface, because sometimes you can see them come up to the surface. They've changed that, right? Used to see them all the time. I wasn't sure if that guy was my fish or one of my co-hosts here. Oh man, bottom fishing. Bottom fishing's it's such a big ass too. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Snicker. A fish finder would be awesome. I think it's neat. A depth finder, you know, for a fish finder on the boat is we use them steady, right? We're out there running around with just a little electric motor on the back and the fish finder. It's and it works, man. Like you can target them. Okay, well we missed that. Circle around. Big wide turd. Right on. Hey, right on. I appreciate that, Swamp Rat. We had fun yesterday. Yeah, that was good times. I can't today. I actually have I have to go to a bank appointment at noon, so that's tying into it. But I'll be picking up again tomorrow. Because I don't think I'm going to be going to our ranch. I think we're going to just stay home. We're gone next week anyways for a long weekend. It's the wife's birthday. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah. Man, I can't believe we've already run over. It's past 10. It's past. It's 2 minutes after. I wanted to get a gold. You know, it is what it is. What do you do? What do you do? Right on. Dale, right on, brother. Nice. Hey, listen, there's, just such a great community around this game right now, and lots of folks in the official Discord to fish with, but also, I'm going to be heading out with Scarecrow and Broba and some other buddies and stuff, my buddy Sway and that, and we'll be out on, I think it's Broba's channel, we were talking about a Monday stream. But then there's also their Tuesday stream they do. We'll probably head out there. So lots of great creators that are really starting to get attached to the game. The game's still in its infancy. It's a great time to start. You're getting involved in the game itself. I can't stress enough, man. Love it, absolutely love it. But I'm biased, right? Obviously, I'm working for the company. You know, you don't have to believe anything I'm saying. You guys take it with a grain of salt and give it all yourself and make your own judgments. But I hate to do it. But I have to run. Thank you, my friends. That was what a great time. Always fun here on our Tackle Box streams every Wednesday. Every single Wednesday we're here. Every Tuesday we're out for a hunt on the hunting lodge. Come and join us for both, my friends. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit that follow, hit the subscribe button, do it with 2 hands if you gotta, and make sure to come and join us. Follow us on all the socials because that's where you're going to get a lot of your updates. And most importantly, and this one I can't stress enough, come and get involved in the Discord. Even if you're just there for the news and the cookies, we always have a good time. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, everybody who came out here. You're all absolute legends. Who we got hanging in here still? We got Doan on the hot rod. We got Grimar. We got Tony, Broba, and Osbia. Great community members here. Y'all rock. Appreciate you all. From your bearded brother, there is no community like your, I don't even know. I messed that up. God dang it. Much love, my friends. Catch you soon.